Welcome to Fact TV, where we uncover the most fascinating and unbelievable facts from around the world. In this video, we're diving into incredible realities that defy logic and challenge everything you thought you knew. Get ready to explore the extraordinary, the bizarre, and the truly unbelievable. Let's kick things off with a real head-scratcher, the placebo effect. You take a sugar pill thinking it's a miracle cure and suddenly you feel better. Is it magic? Mind control? Not exactly, it's your brain on science. The placebo effect is a fascinating example of the mind-body connection. When you expect a pill to work, your brain can trigger the release of endorphins, natural pain relievers, and other chemicals that improve your symptoms. The placebo effect isn't just limited to physical ailments. It can impact depression, anxiety, and even Parkinson's disease. It's almost as if the power of belief can rewire our brains and bodies. Placebos don't contain active ingredients, so they can't cure anything. But they can unlock the incredible healing power of your own mind. Think about it. If a simple sugar pill can have such a profound effect, imagine what our minds are truly capable of. The placebo effect is a testament to the incredible power of the human brain. It's a crucial part of how we understand and develop new drugs and treatments. Scientists often give one group of patients the real drug and another group a placebo without telling them who's getting what. This is called a blind study, and it helps researchers isolate the true effects of the drug. The placebo effect highlights the incredible interconnectedness of our minds and bodies. So the next time you pop a pill, remember the placebo effect and the incredible power of the human mind. Let's talk about a social phenomenon that's as perplexing as it is disturbing, the bystander effect. This phenomenon has puzzled psychologists and sociologists for decades. A crime happens in broad daylight, there are witnesses everywhere, but nobody does a thing. It's almost as if the presence of others paralyzes individual action. The bystander effect is influenced by factors like diffusion of responsibility, social influence, and fear. These elements combine to create a perfect storm of inaction. In 1964, Kitty Genovese was attacked and murdered outside her apartment in New York City. This tragic event became a landmark case in the study of the bystander effect. The attack lasted over half an hour, and there were reportedly 38 witnesses who saw or heard what was happening. Yet no one intervened or called for help in time. Yet not a single person called the police until it was too late. This delay in action had devastating consequences. The bystander effect isn't about individual morality, it's about the strange ways groups of people behave. It's a collective psychological phenomenon that overrides personal ethics. One key factor is diffusion of responsibility. This means that the more people present, the less any one person feels compelled to act. When multiple people are present, our individual sense of responsibility to act gets diluted. We think, surely someone else will do something. We assume someone else will step up or has already called the police. This assumption can lead to dangerous delays. Social influence also plays a role. We look to others to gauge how we should react. In ambiguous situations, we look to others for cues on how to behave. If no one else is reacting, we might think there's no need to worry. If nobody else seems to be reacting, we might assume the situation isn't as serious as we thought. This can lead to a dangerous underestimation of the severity of the situation. Fear also plays a role. The fear of getting involved or making a mistake can be paralyzing. In dangerous situations, our natural instinct is often to protect ourselves. Awareness is key. Understanding our instincts can help us overcome them. Understanding the bystander effect can make us less susceptible to it. Knowledge empowers us to act differently. We need to take personal responsibility. Each of us has the power to make a difference. Even if there are other people around, you have a moral obligation to help if you can. Your actions can inspire others to do the same. Don't be afraid to be the first one to act. Sometimes all it takes is one person to break the cycle of inaction. If you see something wrong, don't assume someone else will take care of it. Your intervention could be crucial. Speak up, call for help, or intervene directly if it's safe to do so. Your courage can set an example for others. Your actions could save a life. Every second counts in an emergency. The bystander effect is a reminder that even good people can fail to act in the face of evil. It's a call to be vigilant and proactive, but it's also a call to action, a reminder that we all have a responsibility to look out for one another. Compassion and courage can overcome apathy. By understanding these psychological factors, we can overcome barriers and do the right thing. Education and awareness are powerful tools. Let's create a safer, more compassionate world. Your actions matter. Together we can make a difference. Chapter 3. Quantum entanglement, spookier than your average ghost story. We're about to enter the realm of quantum mechanics, where things get really weird, really fast. This is a world where the rules of classical physics no longer apply and the behavior of particles can be downright spooky. We're talking about a phenomenon so bizarre it even baffled Albert Einstein himself. Quantum entanglement. Einstein, one of the greatest minds in physics, found it hard to wrap his head around this concept. Imagine two particles, like tiny marbles, linked together in a special way. These particles are entangled, meaning their states are interconnected, no matter the distance between them. No matter how far apart these particles are, they're still connected. Whether they're inches or light years apart, the connection remains unbroken. If you measure the state of one particle, you instantly know the state of the other, even if they're miles apart. This instantaneous connection defies our usual understanding of space and time. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance because he couldn't understand how information could travel faster than light. It seemed to violate the very principles he had established. According to his theory of relativity, nothing can travel faster than light, so how could these particles communicate instantaneously? This question puzzled scientists for decades. Quantum entanglement is a real phenomenon, experimentally verified time and time again. Numerous experiments have confirmed its existence, leaving no doubt about its reality. It's one of the most mind-blowing examples of how the quantum world operates in ways that defy our everyday intuition. The quantum realm is full of surprises that challenge our understanding of reality. Quantum entanglement isn't just an abstract scientific curiosity. It has the potential to revolutionize fields like computing, cryptography, and teleportation. The practical applications of this phenomenon are vast and exciting. Imagine computers performing calculations at exponentially faster speeds using entangled particles. This could lead to breakthroughs in solving complex problems that are currently beyond our reach, or sending information instantaneously and securely anywhere in the world using quantum cryptography. This could transform the way we communicate and protect our data. Scientists are actively exploring the potential of quantum entanglement for teleportation on a smaller scale. While we're not yet beaming people up like in science fiction, the possibilities are intriguing. Quantum entanglement is a powerful reminder that the universe is full of mysteries. It challenges us to think beyond the limits of our current knowledge and explore new frontiers. Our understanding of reality is constantly evolving. As we uncover more about the quantum world, we gain deeper insights into the fundamental nature of the universe. The universe is a strange and wonderful place, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of its secrets. Each discovery opens up new questions and possibilities. Stay curious and keep exploring. The journey of discovery is endless, and who knows what incredible phenomena we will uncover next. Chapter 4. The Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. It's not a conspiracy, it's your brain on overload. Have you ever learned a new word, seen an unusual car, or heard about an obscure historical event, and then suddenly you start seeing it everywhere? It feels like the universe is playing tricks on you, but this phenomenon has a name. The Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon, also known as the frequency illusion. It's named after a radical West German terrorist group from the 1970s. Someone who had just learned about the group kept coming across references to them in the news, which is how the phenomenon got its name. Imagine learning about something so obscure and then suddenly it seems to be everywhere. There's a very common cognitive bias that affects everyone. It all comes down to two key psychological processes: selective attention and confirmation bias. When we learn something new, our brains tend to pay more attention to it, even if we're not consciously aware of it. This heightened awareness makes us more likely to notice it in our surroundings. It's like our brains are on high alert, scanning our environment for any sign of this new information. This is why you might suddenly see that unique car everywhere you go. Once we start noticing something, we tend to look for evidence that confirms our existing beliefs. This is confirmation bias. at work. The Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon is a great example of how our brains are constantly trying to make sense of the world. Our brains are wired to find patterns and make connections, even if those connections are sometimes illusory. This can lead us to believe that something is more common than it actually is. Just because something is a cognitive bias doesn't mean it's not real. The Baader-Meinhof phenomenon can have a real impact on our perceptions and beliefs. It can shape the way we see the world and influence our decisions. The good news is that once we're aware of it, we can start to counteract its effects. Awareness is the first step to overcoming any cognitive bias. We can make a conscious effort to seek out diverse perspectives and challenge our own biases. By understanding these biases, we can become more discerning consumers of information. This helps us to form a more balanced and accurate view of the world around us. And there you have it, 4 incredible realities that defy logic and challenge our understanding of the world. We've journeyed from the mysterious workings of our own minds to the spooky realm of quantum mechanics. From the placebo effect to quantum entanglement, these phenomena remind us that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be explored. If you found this video fascinating, make sure to subscribe to Fact TV for more mind-blowing content. We're constantly on the lookout for the most amazing, bizarre, and thought-provoking facts the universe has to offer. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious.